Hey guys, Angie Nelson here from theworkathomewife.com. Many of you have heard about FlexJobs, but maybe you're not quite sure if this is a really good fit for you and your work-at-home job search. And that's something I'm going to be going over with you today. We're going to be talking about a couple of really neat features that are available within the FlexJobs platform that are going to allow you to really narrow down your search and focus on those jobs that are really a good fit for you and your scheduling, your experience, those kind of things. So those are the things we're going to be digging into today. Please make sure you wait till the end of the video to find out how you can get my free 7-day series on finding work from home. And I'm also going to let you know how you can get a discount on your FlexJob membership. Okay, now one of my favorite things about the FlexJob membership is the advanced job search. Now, if you have been looking for work from home for a while, you are probably familiar with job boards like Indeed, maybe even looking on Monster or Career Builder. One thing that you have likely come across is that you are just inundated with a lot of jobs that at the end of the day, they're not a good fit for you. Maybe they aren't telecommuting at all in the first place. Maybe there's some other disqualifiers in there that are making them just, it's a waste of your time to be having to dig through those jobs. So that is where the advanced job search really comes in handy, and one of my favorite things about FlexJobs. And I want to run quickly through you today so that you kind of know how I use it and get the results that I am looking for quickly. Now here's what the advanced job search looks like. When you are logged into your FlexJob membership, it's going to be right up here at the top of the screen along with these other things. You'll see the tab there. And this is really going to help a lot of you out that are looking for a specific kind of scheduling or a specific type of work. Now you're going to notice here there's things like keywords. You can exclude certain words. You can put in your location. And we're going to be talking about a couple of those. Now, when it comes to U.S. location, it's asking you for your city, state, or zip code. I recommend leaving this one blank unless you live in one of those states that is sometimes hard to come by work at home, like California. In that instance, I would plug in your state here just to make sure you're getting filtered down those jobs that are actually open to you. But if you're in another state where that's really not an issue and doesn't come up quite often, I would go ahead and leave that blank just so that you're not getting excluded by mistake for anything that's really open to you or open nationwide. Now for those of you that are outside of the United States, FlexJobs can work for you too. You're going to see the international tab here that's going to allow you to select your country. Or maybe you are a person that travels around the world frequently. There you can even choose to select the anywhere jobs that can be done from anywhere in the world. So that is something that is going to help a lot of you out that maybe are following me but aren't located in the US. Now when we get down here to job types, this is something that I really appreciate. I prefer more of the freelance positions than an actual employee. I like having the freedom of, making my own schedule and doing my own thing, but there are a lot of you out there who want those employee positions that are going to be taking out your taxes, that are maybe going to be supplying you with some benefits, whether that's health care or paid time off. So here you can go ahead and select that, or you can leave it blank. Another one that's going to come in handy for a lot of you is the work schedule. Here you'll see that you can choose from full-time, part-time, flexible schedules, or even something that's seasonal or short-term. Now for me, I usually stick with these two right here, possibly the first three, full-time, part-time, or flexible schedule. Now here is where we really start noticing some big results when it comes to filtering, and that's under categories. Some of you are looking for a specific type of work. Maybe you have an accounting degree. Maybe you don't have an accounting degree, but you really enjoy bookkeeping. Maybe you want to focus on those virtual assistant positions. Those are all things that you can narrow down here in the categories. Now the telecommuting level option here is really going to come in handy for a lot of you. If you have been digging into job boards like Indeed for any period of time, you may have noticed that sometimes when you ask for work at home jobs, you get a lot of things that really aren't work from home. Maybe you use the keyword work from home, but what the job description really says is this is not a work from home position. So you're going to be wasting time digging through those type of results when in FlexJobs, they actually go through everything for you. They make sure it's not a scam. They make sure that it does have some kind of flexible potential. And then they do categorize everything. And one of the options here is going to be 100% telecommuting. That means you are not going to be working outside of your home at all. And that's what a lot of you are going to be focusing on. So I really want you to make sure that you're clicking on that one. Now for career level, there are some of you out there that have, a professional degree and some professional experience. And there's also some of you out there that are just looking for entry level work. Maybe you don't have a lot of experience, or maybe you just want something to move into a different field working from home, maybe a field that you don't have prior experience in, and we can go ahead and choose that here. Also, you will have the option to choose whether you want to travel, yes, no, maybe, or you're going to be able to choose from FlexJobs preferred employers. These are people that they work with or have vetted personally, that they have, a good connection with, and they know are good work opportunities. And then when we get that, click the search for jobs, we're going to be returned all of these listings here. It's going to tell us the position, who it's for, when it was posted, and we'll be able to click on each of these and get down into a full description. How do we apply? What exactly are they looking for? What are they paying? This is all going to be listed out here for us. And that is why this is really something that I love about FlexJobs, is it allows me to stop wasting so much time. If you look over here in the sidebar, you're going to be able to see how to narrow down your results even further. You can focus on employee, freelance, temporary. You can go ahead and switch over from part-time to flexible, or choose full-time here. You can go ahead and choose one of these specific categories if that's what you'd like to do. And here are some of those FlexJob accolades that they're going to let you know that these are some of the employers that they really recommend. Now, if you want to just start browsing some things that are available within FlexJobs, you are going to be able to go to the Job Categories tab. And when you head over here, this is going to give you, if you're new to working at home, this is a great place to start, because it's really going to allow you to see some of the opportunities that are available. Now, as I said, FlexJob vets all of their job listings, so you can rest assured that none of these are scams. They're not business opportunities. These are truly legitimate jobs. And as you can see, there is a lot of variety here. Whether you're looking for those accounting positions, administrative jobs, there's a lot of writing jobs here. You can get into different, government and politics jobs. And these ones here are going to have a drop down as well. Call center jobs are always popular in the work at home world. Here you can choose it from inbound, outbound. If you head down here to writing jobs, you are going to be able to see blogging jobs, copywriting jobs, etc. And then when you click through any one of these, you're going to be brought to the most recent job listings. Here again, we're going to be able to see when these were posted, what the position is, who the company is, and these ones that have this little identifiers here are going to be, see, this one is a company that is considered to be military friendly. We have some that are going to be best companies to work for in Pennsylvania, top workplace in Minnesota. A lot of great information is within the FlexJobs platform that is really going to help you identify those jobs that are going to be a great fit for you. Now, a lot of people will ask me, is is it really necessary to have a FlexJob membership? Can I just see the same jobs anywhere? Or excuse me, without being logged in, without having to pay that membership? And the answer is yes and no. If I hop over here to where I am logged out, now here we can see some of the newest telecommuting jobs. What we're going to see here is a name of the position. I'm going to be able to see some of the accolades that this position has and the date that it's posted. But when I click through, I'm really not going to get a lot of information here. It's going to give me a brief rundown as far as, what the job entails and the salary, but there's not going to be a link to apply here. When I click over to where I am logged in, I'm going to be able to see the position, the company it's for. When I click through the actual job, I'm going to be able to see their website, where they're located, the actual job description, the qualifications they need, everything else that they're looking for, and I'm also going to have the opportunity to apply for this job. You are going to have the opportunity to upload your resume to the site. Now, where this comes in handy is FlexJobs does work with a lot of telecommuting employers. These are called their featured employers. Those featured employers are going to be able to view the resumes within a FlexJobs platform and contact those people, directly if they so choose. You'll also have the opportunity to take some skills tests if there are some things that you don't know, maybe if you have your skills up to par at this point, so you want to know if you should take some further training, or maybe this is something that you are really skilled in and you'd like it displayed on your FlexJobs profile. You can go ahead and do that here. As it says, most of these are 40 questions and take about 40 minutes to complete. Outside of the FlexJob membership, they usually cost $14.99 each to take these skills tests, but you can take them free with your FlexJob membership. And you'll see there are a lot of different things here. In that finance and accounting, there's some bookkeeping tests, accounting principles, QuickBooks, some different things there. Same goes for writing and publishing. Brush up on your copywriting skills, web content, some things like that. Also, you're going to find there are some member savings. These are companies that FlexJobs works with to get you some discounts. A lot of these are, things that are relevant to online workers like GoToMeeting, Dell. Harvest is in, invoicing and bookkeeping type of service. Linda is a popular one for getting some online training. There's also some in here for, having your resume examined or getting one written. So those are some things that you might want to check out as well. And as I said, the advanced job search is definitely my favorite feature of this. You can go ahead after you have searched for these jobs, you can save this search, and then FlexJobs will email you as new jobs come available. And over here, again, you're going to be able to see in this sidebar that you can go ahead and start browsing by those featured employers, some surprising flexible jobs. You can do some research on the companies yourself, as long as get some more information that FlexJobs has available here. And again, if you are a person that lives in one of those states that is sometimes hard to find work at home, like California, you can use the jobs by location map. And that will allow you to narrow down jobs that are just open to those in your state, if that's something that's an issue. You can also use it if you are looking for some international opportunities as well. So that is it for me for today. Again, like I said, I'm going to leave you a link here to FlexJobs along with the code that you can use to get a discount on your FlexJob membership. I'll also leave a link to my free 7-day series on finding work from home. If you're new to the work at home world, I would love for you to go ahead and pick that up and join my community. If you have any questions, please go ahead and leave me a comment. I'd be happy to help you out. Until next time, if you like this video, please give it a like and a share, and make sure you're subscribed to my channel so you get notification of the next video. Best of luck in your job search.